Welcome to Hawkesbury Regional Gallery Art Online. Today we're going to be doing something a bit crafty. I'm sure most of you have seen these before, but we're going to be making our own pinwheels. You can see I've decorated mine. So you could use just plain cardboard, or you can get some different coloured stuff, or you might find something that's left over from wrapping or something like that around home that you think might be a bit interesting to use. You can try using that. Or you could use plain recycled cardboard or paper, whatever you happen to find. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you how to draw your own, but you could also, if you like, just download off our website a design that I've pre-done for you. Okay, so let's get started. The materials you're going to need is some pins. I've got a few different sorts of pins here, so whatever you happen to have around at home, or a little tiny nail, that would work too if you've got one out in the garage. I've just got some plain black marker pens, but you could use coloured ones as well. I've got a straw, but you probably don't want to go out and buy any plastic straws now. So if you've got some laying around in the drawer at home in the kitchen, you could use them, but otherwise you could use anything. You could use a stick. I've got skewers from the drawer from when your mum's doing cooking. Or you could go and find a stick out in the yard. Anything that you think might be just strong enough to attach your little windmill to, you can use. So that's all good. I've got a pencil and a ruler, and that's about all. So let's get started. Okay, so this is one of the ones that I've got on online that you can print off. So you can see it's a really, really simple shape, and I've got a bit of a curved edge there. So when it folds up, that gives that curved edge there, and this part, see where the dot is? This is what folds over to the centre bit. But I'm going to show you as well how to draw your own. So we need a ruler. Now you could do it any size you like, depending on what size cardboard you've got. So I'm going to draw this one fairly big, so we've got a nice big example. So using the ruler, I'm just going to pick a number, so say 15 centimetres, and just draw a line, do a mark there, and then I'm going to measure 15 centimetres this way, like that, trying to keep it pretty square, like so. Another 15 here, so you can make it pretty much however big you like. And pretty close, 15 there. Then what you're going to do next is draw a diagonal line all the way through from corner to corner, like so. And then try and find something around the house that's a little bit rounded. So it could be a bottle top or a lid or something. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it onto the back edge there, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a curve. I'll hold it up so you can have a look in a moment, just like that. So it's going to go from there to there, and you're going to go around and do that on the other sides as well. It doesn't matter if they're not exactly the same, because once it's all folded, you won't see them exactly side by side. Another curve, and one just here. You can see that one a bit clearer now. Like that, and that's it. And then I'm just going to go over my lines with the black texture now, just to make them stand out. Cool. How about we have one that works? Let's try this one. Sometimes when the textures have been sitting in the drawer for a little while, they run out. Do this one going all the way across. All the way across. Do the outside edges first, and don't forget to stop when you get to those curved bits. Now the thing with these is when they fold over, you'll see that you see part of the back. So you could do either designs on the other side, or you could just colour it in one colour. You could do lots of different things. You could even do two of these and stick two different colours together, and that way the back's one colour and the front's a different colour. So whatever you liked for your design. Now I'm putting dots in each corner and a big one in the middle, and then you're ready to cut out. Now I've got one I've already cut out, so you can see here, that's how it works out. And these are the bits that we're going to be folding in on themselves. So you can see how you see the back of it. Now this bit's a little bit tricky, so you may want to get an extra pair of hands to help. But I found it easier if you go around and put some holes in everything first, being careful not to poke your finger. So just a little bit of a hole there, a little bit of a hole there, a little bit there, all the way around, like that. And then what you can do is do these bits first. So see how I'm feeding it onto each one. Oops. I've got a little tear there, so it's got to be very careful. There. I don't want it to completely rip off. At least you get the idea of how it works. And then this one. Pushing it on. It's a bit hard to see there. And see how they all line up like that? Except for my broken one. And then you're going to push it all the way through that middle one now. Like so. There we go. And then you can stick that onto your straw. If you're going to stick it on your straw, you can just stick it right through. And maybe put a little bit of tape on the back just so that it doesn't fall off. Or if you're going to put it on a stick, you can see these ones, I put a little piece of cardboard on the back because it's a bit hard to stick a pin into a stick. So if you put a piece of cardboard through it first, that's enough just to hold the pin. And see how I've folded the pin over just at the back, just so it doesn't slip off. And that's pretty much how you make your pinwheel designs. There we go, very simple. All right, see you next week.